When I talk about mental illness and things that fuck you up mentally, I know those videos don't do well. And do me a favor before you come in the door, hit the like. It don't cost you nothing. But when you accept and you realize that create them in our image, that's saying in the Bible that y'all believe so much, and you believe in the Bible so much, and once you understand that saying, you supposed to become Christ. If you're studying him and studying Christ and the energy of him, you're studying to become God. But to become it, you had to be a kin of it. You had to somewhat be that energy. So and I realized that you saying you God, but it is in the Bible. So I understand that's why I can't be with a regular woman. She had to be into, if I'm calling you a goddess, and you see the highest level you give yourself as a queen, you don't even see yourself in the same light I'm calling you. How I'm going to be with a woman who don't know that? All I did was I just wanted to know. The difference between us and them, we just checked. We just wanted to know information. We just took a look in a book. Everything in a book, we had interest in something else that was unseen. But once you accept that you are God, you want to say God like it's all on you. But once you accept that, you have to walk in that energy. And people it's like you subconsciously don't want to accept that or don't want to know that, because once you acknowledge that and you realize that you have to wear the armor of God, you can never take that shit off. You can't go in the strip club no more and do what you do. Or at least do it with the sense of knowing who you are. You can do what you want to do. Do as I will, as long as you know the ledge. Jay-Z said half of the saying. But as long as you know that everything has consequences, everything has a price, everything comes with a cost. But once he or she understand that once that knowledge you bathe in that knowledge of knowing that, you can't take them glasses off, and people run from knowing that. They subconsciously don't want to know that. Or they can't accept. You mean little old me? I'm God. I'm God-like, or whatever you want to say. They say create them in our image. Them, it's going to be a group of them. Word to Bobby Hemmett. So I'm looking at the way you conduct yourself, because you run from knowing that truth. Everything is about the sun. The mitochondrial DNA, the way the sun is changing you, the RNA is changing you. If you walk into that light and you put on that armor of knowing that, you can't just neglect your kids the way you was doing. You can't keep popping them pills. And it's unhealthy for people who know. You can't bring that around you no more. I could love you to death. Like the song say, love ain't got nothing to do with it. I had children that didn't want, it's like we don't have the same, to be a relative, we have to relate. So if you're not relating to me, you're going to think I'm weird. You're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think this nigga's a lunatic, thinking that, this monsters? You mean you could tamper with the DNA? You could change the DNA. We used to look different. We used to be aquatic creatures. The word human, look at the etymology of human. Somebody trained you that didn't like you, reduced the God to an animal state, reduced them to an animal state mentally. And I remember Miss Raspberry, Miss Blue. She said the word church, the word church come from us taking us into a church, into a building, and beating the fuck out of us. Mentally, physically. See, you went through a whole initiation process, declassification process. That's how they killed you when you call yourself something else. When you don't have knowledge of knowing that, really knowing that you are an alien, you made from stardust. Where's the stars at? See, you think this information is so complicated because you keep looking at it as like a servant. And you're not looking at it as serving you. Sven'gramz. That's my mail from me to you. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the like. It don't cost you.